Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, let's face it. If the worst thing you can say about me is that I enjoy a bit of vodka from my favorite camping mug once a day or once every 2 days, I mean, if that's the worst thing you can say about your man, you're not too bad off. That's what I'd say. Look, before we get started, let me just enjoy a drink. That's good vodka. That's the good stuff. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I have a bit of a sore throat. Yeah. No, it's nothing serious. I took some medicine, I'll be fine. But for now, I have a bit of a sore throat. I got your phone call just as I was leaving work. You said there was something really important you wanted to talk to me about, something that you've been seriously considering for a while now. Yes, I was a bit concerned. You wanted to talk to me face to face. Okay, here I am. What is it you want to talk to me about? Okay, you want to talk to me about your condition. Okay. Well, yes, I know I said I would love you forever, and I meant it. But let's face it, because of your condition, I'm aging at a regular rate, and you, well, according to you, you barely look a couple of years older from when you were bitten intentionally and transformed into a werewolf back in 1855. I mean, you barely look a couple of years older since that day. Now, I'm sorry that I'm aging at a regular rate, but I can't do anything about that. Look, we've been together for 5 years. You've told me about all the men in your life, how you've gone from one mostly miserable relationship to another. You've had men who abused you, who treated you badly, and I'm very sorry that happened to you. And we've talked about this. You've talked about the men whom you've revealed your condition to. Some became afraid and ran off. Some even went so far as to leave the country and change their names, start a new life, because they were afraid of you. Some chose to exploit you, use you. I understand that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a cold, cruel, miserable world, and it's genuinely gotten worse. I really am sorry about that. You know I love you. You know I've done everything to be patient and caring and warm towards you. And like I said, I know there have been some men over the years who practically demanded that on a full moon, when you transform, you bite them and you give them the power of the wolf, that you slow down the aging process. I understand that, and we've discussed this. Okay, you were a little bit inebriated when we discussed this that one time a couple of years ago. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Now, yes, I did promise to love you forever. I did consent to be with you, and you consented to be with me. And everything has been going great these 5 years. Well, okay, there have been a couple of small issues that came up, but we dealt with them. Okay, yes, I get it. I do have a very strong personality, and, you are a bit submissive. But I've never taken advantage of that. I get it. You've been beaten down for decades upon decades. And it's been very rare for you to find a good man who's treated you right. Well, right now in your life you have one. Why not just enjoy it? Okay, hold on. No, that is not going to work. No, absolutely not. Because when I said I belong to you, and you belong to me, and you agreed with me, that didn't mean as a slave, as a pet, as a possession. I love you. I care about you. I've helped you out with so many things. We have been together for 5 years, and it has been wonderful. Okay, once again, I know I'm going to keep aging at a normal rate, and you're going to keep looking as though you're 23 for a good long time. There's nothing I can do about that. Yes, I'm sorry that you're going to outlive me, but I can't do anything about that. And haven't we discussed this? I've worked with you. You cannot tell me that I haven't helped you build up your self-confidence and your self-esteem. I've taught you that you deserve respect, you deserve kindness and warmth and consideration and respect. Yes, I said it twice, it's important. Look, my throat is really killing me. This idea of yours. Tell me again. Okay, no, you are not transforming me into a wolf so that the aging process horribly slows down with me as well. No, because I'm not interested in that. Look, every night on a full moon, you used to transform into that wolf, and you told me it's not like the movies where you're just a savage animal. That wolf is basically you, a primal, primitive version of you, your emotions, your feelings, just slightly less intelligence. But it's basically you. I get it. If you transform me, it's still basically gonna be me. I mean, I remember the very first time you transformed into the wolf in front of me. You told me everything would be all right, and I believed you. I trusted you. I consented to be in the room with you when you transformed. And when you were a wolf, you were taller than me. Obviously, you're quite a bit shorter than me, but when you're the wolf, you're taller than me. And I could tell immediately that she was definitely a version of you. Your kindness, your warmth, your sensitivity, all of it came through. She slowly approached me on her hind legs. She sniffed the air around me. And then she got down on all fours. gently started nuzzling my shin bone until I knelt down and held her in my arms, and she fell asleep. She intentionally made herself shorter than myself. She intentionally bowed down in front of me in a submissive gesture to show that to basically show that she was mine, that you were mine. And I held her in my arms, and we fell asleep. You woke up the next morning with a smile on your face, and you kissed me, and it was something beautiful. And I know that it wasn't easy for you to do that. You knew the wolf wouldn't hurt me. I knew the wolf wouldn't hurt me, because the wolf is basically you. And the truth is, I have a confession to make. You don't want to bite me. You don't want to transform me into a wolf. Yes, I do want to spend more years, long years with you, because I love you and care about you. That's why you can never bite me. Never. Because for the past 5 years, I've been hiding my anger. I'm not angry at you. Angry at the world. I hate people. They're selfish, greedy. The only ones they really care about are themselves, and maybe their close friends, maybe their direct family members. Even worse, maybe their children, but definitely themselves. That is good vodka. The only ones they care about are themselves. That's the vast majority of people. I hate people. You know that little camping hatchet I keep in the trunk of my car? Every time I encounter some obnoxious, worthless piece of human garbage, I fantasize about taking out that hatchet, walking up to them, and burying it in their face. But I don't, because I have a conscience. I have self-control. I have a bit of a religious background that also helps. Look, I love you. I care about you. But if you turn me into the wolf, it is not going to go well. Every day I struggle. You would not believe how much I struggle. Every single day. Not to lash out at these disgusting, selfish, miserable pieces of human garbage. You have no clue. If you turn me into the wolf, the first time I transform, I'm not going to have that control anymore. It's still going to be me, but it's going to be a primitive, primal, vicious, savage version of me, animalistic, without my human restraint, without my human control. I'm going to lash out, and it's not going to be, whoa, okay, wait a minute, why am I feeling dizzy all of a sudden? Wait a minute, what? You did what? What the hell did you put in my vodka? What is wrong with you? You tampered with my drink. How could you do that? I trusted you. Okay, look. This is a horrible idea. This is not going to work. I know you want us to be together forever. I know I consented to that. But the only way that you can slow down my aging process is to turn me into a werewolf just like you. The very first night I transform, I'm gonna lash out at you for having poisoned me. I'm gonna lash out at whoever's nearby. It's gonna be brutal. Our neighbors have 5 children. Is that what you want? No, it's not going to work out. You do not have my permission to do this. Look, oh, damn, my head hurts. You're surprised I haven't passed out yet. Well, what you're seeing is just a small piece of my anger and my willpower. That's what's keeping me awake, because I know tonight is a full moon. I know you're gonna transform, and she's gonna want the same thing you do. And she's gonna walk over here and she's gonna bite me. And the next time there's a full moon, or maybe even tonight, because like you said, sometimes it happens on the same night, I'm gonna transform, and I'm gonna be angry, and I'm gonna lash out at you. And considering the fact that I'm bigger and taller than you in human form, I'm guessing I'm gonna be bigger, taller, stronger than you as a werewolf. Yes, I'm angry right now. That's not gonna go away. This anger is not gonna go away. I won't be able to control it. Don't you understand? I'm gonna end up brutalizing you as a werewolf, and then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna brutalize anyone else I can find. Damn it, don't do this. Just let me pass out here, close the door, lock it behind you. Yes, I understand that at this stage in your life you're able to control the transformations. But on a full moon night, you transform anyway, whether you want to or not. Every other night, you have a choice. You get to decide when you transform. But on full moon nights, you don't have a choice. And I can tell by the look in your eyes that you want to do this. Don't do this. For God's sakes, don't do this. If you transform tonight and you don't lock me into this room with you outside of it, she's gonna bite me, and it's gonna be horrendous. Am I getting through to you? Are you listening? I don't think you're listening. I'm not gonna be able to control my temper, my anger. I know I shouldn't have hid it from you for 5 years, but damn it, don't do this. Oh crap. This is not going to end well. Don't do this. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you? Oh God. I don't think you are.